So much, Catherine. You know, there are a lot of terrific stories in this city, and one of them is thanks to you. Valerie Tender joins me now in the BT studios. And Valerie, you're launching the Legal Tender Community Center. Before we get to that, I've heard so much about your story. You have a very unique story. You've done a lot of stuff. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself?
I come from a background of working in community services. I'm also a singer and I'm a busker. A lot of people see me on the street in the village playing all kinds of music. And so right now I'm in a business startup program at Dawson College, which allows me to take all these ideas about missing services I've been spotting in the community services. And our project is to launch this community center that will offer services really about what we call public health, all these things that are missing and that are so necessary for people's well-being.
I just want to ask you, so what did you see? You know, if you're a busker in the village, you must see a lot of things. What have you seen that sort of led you to this, that said, hey, I've got to do something as important as this project?
I've lived in this area since 1998, so it's been really amazing for me to see it grow and evolve and change, to see the problematic, even the types of drugs that are problematic, the clientele change. And having worked at the Old Bray Mission, the men's shelter as well, I just kind of naturally have been accepted by them. So I wouldn't say that busking in downtown Centre-Sud is an easy thing for everyone, but if you're fortunate enough to be accepted by them, you'll have really meaningful moments.
So this clinic, this community center, the Legal Tender Community Center, a non-profit focused at low-income households. What kind of services do you want to provide?
It's actually going to be open to everyone. And the bet we're making is that people who are paying at full price for a service will be very much aware in a pay-it-forward kind of system that they're financing for the clientele who's not able to pay. And the services that we're going for are services that are either missing or not affordable, such as movers, emergency pet sitting, help with dealing with bed bug crisis, like having access to an affordable laundromat, and things like this.
One thing that comes to mind when I hear you describe this is sort of like a pay-it-forward kind of system.
Definitely.
So what's the idea behind that, a pay-it-forward system?
The concept is that there are people who are well off in life, and that I think there's as much as there are people who need help, there are people who need direction into what to do and put purpose in their life. So I think both parties are benefactory in a system where they're connected and they understand how they make more happen together.
There are a lot of nonprofits out there. It seems this is a little bit of a different model for a nonprofit. So what do you hope to do? What kind of guidance do you want to give for nonprofits down the road?
Two things. I'm going to explain a little bit the legal tender thing, but also the fact that we are a cooperative. So I'm here today to speak about the project. I've been carrying it in my head for about 4 years, but I have a great team behind me, and I'm backed up with basically all my favorite people that I went to get. People from either the community service or people who are syndicalists, and we just all gathered together, and we plan to self-manage. And the nonprofit aspect of it, we want to reach really high ethical standards and transparency. And this goes from having what we call livable wage, but also ceiling salaries, because I find that when you're a nonprofit, some nonprofits that we won't name are pretty preposterous, and there are six-figure salaries.
This is something I've heard before, so it's good that you're bringing this up. The name of the clinic, Legal Tender. It's an interesting name. Do you want to just tell me what's behind that name?
Well, it's my name as an artist that I've been going on since 2009. It started out as a burlesque character because that's what I used to do. I was doing acrobatic pole dancing and a whole bunch of stuff, and now singing is taking a larger part of my life. So as an artist, I'm a singer, I'm a conceptual photographer, I do a lot of things. And Legal Tender came to me because if you think of burlesque, you think of a name that sounds pretty bling bling. And so Legal Tender is a monetary mention.
That's right,
It has meanings attached. It means basically simply that this piece of paper has value that we've assigned to it. So we like that. But also, if you take it apart, it has full of drawers. Legal, because I'm a pretty by-the-book girl. When I don't like a rule, I don't break it. I militate to change it. And Tender, my friends started to call me Madame Tender. So this whole démarche, this whole process has to be elegant so that it's at the core of what we do.
Let's talk about that démarche, the launch process. This Saturday, you have a big event. Sort of get this in motion for 2017.
Yes, this is our project launch gala. It's going to be held at Bistrot Le Sainte-Cat, which is also a nonprofit venue.
Wonderful.
And the show is basically music. I have invited guests. I'm going to be singing. After the music, then we launch the project. We explain it to the public. And then after that, we launch the online social financing campaign. And fortunately for us, the show will be live streamed. So if people at home can't make it, it is live streamed on 99% Media, which is a great alternative independent media. So all of this this information is available on the Legal Tender Community Center page or on the Gala page.
Well, listen, good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're studying at Dawson. You've been making waves as well at Dawson, winning some prizes there for your work there. So best of luck.
Thank you
so
so
much. It
much.
seems like a terrific project and a great way of reimagining the nonprofit.
Thank you.
Valerie Tender joining us this
you.
morning. Thank you so much. Stick with us on Breakfast Television. When we come back, your local headlines plus what's making news.